I thought you were going to be more like on the other side.
Hey guys, and welcome to the Free Skate. This is going to be our, one of our videos of the 2019 World Figure Skating Championships from Saitama, Japan. In this video, we're actually just going to be talking about the PCS scores for Yuzuru Hanyu and Nathan Chen, and we're also going to touch on Evgeny Medvedeva as well. So Jess, I'll let you start off.
Well, yeah, it's fresh. It just ended. Well, for us anyway, we watched it on TV and they just had 3 hours of it. So I thought it was a pretty good overall. I mean, I thought the Canadians kind of slipped a little bit, but
yeah.
Personally, I thought it was a pretty good competition, especially the number 1 and 2, which we're going to get into here, which is Hanyu trying to come back versus Nathan Chen. But the thing is that missed element in his technical program in the short, unfortunately, really hurt him.
Also, you know what though? I'm actually not even sure Yuzuru would have won this competition with Nathan's TES marks and even in his free skate. Even if Yuzuru had skated both programs clean, I feel Nathan might have actually.
Well, Yuzuru also, but his PCS took a toll on his short as well.
It did.
He did not get his normal PCS score.
But how Nathan had 4 different quads. Yuzuru
he had a 23-point win. So.
Right. Yuzuru had 4 quads, but Nathan's were more difficult, and 2 of those quads Yuzuru doesn't have in this event. And also Nathan had
much cleaner GOE.
Nathan's had better GOEs, and he also had a little bit of a backloading of combinations. He left all his combinations to the end, which is a little bit scary because if you missed them, you were kind of shooting yourself in the foot. But he clearly worked today.
So, like, for me, my issue is this. Listen, I'm going to say it here. I'm going to say it at the end. Nathan Chen deserved to win. He deserved to win the gold medal. His technical was absolutely ridiculous. No one can take that away from him. My problem is, listen, I'm Canadian. I am not from Japan. I'm not, that's my countryman, and I'm blah, blah, blah. Listen, Hanyu pulled me in to make me a figure skating fan again. I didn't like figure skating all these years until I seen him skate. And listen, he does things nobody, and I mean nobody on that ice surface, including Nathan Chen, can do. Holding those falls of his quads or his triple axes, whatever, he hangs on like a cat. And my point would be, his PCS got 95, which is great. I was like, oh, that's unreal. And I said to him, I'm like, listen, if they even put Nathan Chen near that, I quit.
I was thinking, in mind, I thought 88, 89. I was even willing to go as high as 91. I thought would be a fair range for him, and then I saw 94. I think that was definitely a bit generous for PCS, especially when you're comparing Yuzuru's skating with Nathan's skating. And it's not saying Nathan is a bad skater.
No,
he's not. He is very good.
He's near the top.
But I feel Yuzuru holds a decisive edge on PCS points between anyone in the world.
To me, it's not even on the same planet. Listen, from the start of Hanyu's performance, he had you glued. There's no other figure skater out there right now that has you glued. No, before he hits the ice, it's like King is here. Sorry. Elvis the King has walked in the building. Like, he just has this aura about him and persona. Yeah. And when he was on there, I'm just like, I was blown away. I was being the girls. I'm like, ah!
We were watching.
Like, literally, he's like, guys. Ah! Because, he just grabs you. He's unbelievable on the ice. It's something I can't even describe. He just does so much in there that you're like, when he retires, there'll never be another Hanyu. Yuzuru Hanyu.
Right.
And so, I try to say this with respect. Listen, again, he deserved to win, Nathan Chen. But 94 PCS, I'm sorry, Nathan Chen is no better than Koleata. Sorry.
For skating skills, which I think this one is probably one of the closest ones in the event. I think both have very good skating skills. Yuzuru and Nathan are almost identical in scores. Very, very, very similar. Yuzuru has a slight 1/10 of a point of an edge on that one. Now, the one I think that Yuzuru should murder him in is interpretation of the music and composition. And Nathan is slightly lower than Yuzuru in composition.
But you're saying slightly. So what's slightly?
Like less than 1/10 of a point.
I'm sorry, it's ridiculous. It's not even in the same boat.
The lowest score between both of them is 9.5. Every one of their scores is between 9.5 and 9.75 out of 10 for...
This is not about winning. Nathan deserved to win.
Yeah.
It's the PCS has got. You cannot tell me that that's close. Like you know the truth is, it seemed after Hanyu skated and Chen came out there. I said to him, like, any other time if Chen would have came after somebody else, I'd have been like yeah. It's good. Yeah. It seemed so flat. The crowd wasn't in it. The crowd was not into it. No, it's because the atmosphere is taken out of the building by Hanyu. Yeah. And he does that everywhere he goes. It doesn't matter when we were in Canada. Doesn't matter if it's in USA. He not only brings the fans, he has the fans worldwide, and he makes me a fan. And this is just a point of, like, the judges, what are you looking at? What are you seeing? Because I'm not seeing the same thing. I don't think the skating skills are the same. It's not, and like, the music, everything. That was Olympic winning skating. Like, it was, I was like, wow, this is a moment.
Nathan Chen is a good enough skater by himself to have a mistake or two and still be in the conversation with his PCS. However, putting him that close, I feel, is very, very, very generous. You know what? I actually like Nathan's PCS in his short program far better.
Actually, I agree.
I absolutely love his short program that Shaylin Bourne choreographed is phenomenal, and there's no other person that I don't think could do that short program better than he does.
And here's the thing, you guys. Like, listen, I'm gonna make an analogy here, and I'm gonna say this. It's like in hockey. You know, you have your goal scorers, you have your guys that are playmakers, and then you have the playmakers, meaning guys that assist and pass the puck to the goal scorer. So the goal scorers are the pretty ones. Like, oh, he's got 50 goals in a year. Like, he looks like the winner, right? Because wow, look what he did. It's kind of like technical. Like, your technical is like, wow, he scored. Like, because that's the one everyone sees, right? And technical is the whole thing because you're jumping. But it's the overall as a skater, I should say, and a player. Now, there's players like a Sidney Crosby or a Connor McDavid that not only score, or they don't just assist, they do both. You know, they can get 45 goals and, 80 assists. Like, they can, and it's their overall that makes them the best in the league. And for me, Hanyu not only has the technical, but he has the unreal program that absolutely glues you to the screen, that you're just like in awe, you're hanging on every stride, you're just like, this guy's amazing. And this is a legend, you guys. And I was saying to Ryan, we don't know how much longer we have with him. Embrace and love everything he's doing right now, because you don't get these type of skaters every year. It's impossible. There's only so many legends and greats out there in any sport.
Yuzuru Hanyu is a complete generational skater.
Oh my God!
When Yuzuru Hanyu ends up retiring, unfortunately, I don't see anyone coming up to skate
like
he does.
Exactly, yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, is Nathan Chen really taking the figure skating thing by storm? Is he gonna bring all these fans everywhere he goes? No, there's one person that does that, and there's a reason.
Well, I feel in America he's quite.
Doesn't matter. They don't get it. Listen, when the U.S. National's on, you guys don't. I know I'm not going to lie. They ain't sold out. They ain't even close. Hanyu brings sellouts. Hanyu brings the fans. Hanyu brings the presents. Hanyu brings the flags, the Pooh Bears. He brings everything. Hanyu is what I'm talking about. These are legends. These are people that are like the Stoikos, like the Plashenkos. These ones are like there's only so many. And embrace it till you get it. Now, Nathan Chen's a good skater. He's a good figure skater. No one has an issue with that. It's my issue on this whole video is the PCS scores. Right. And I just don't buy it.
Right. So leave a comment below and let us know what you guys think about what we just talked about with the PCS scores, and if you think Nathan deserved that 94 PCS, or if you think maybe Yuzuru should have had a little bit of a bigger edge.
I think Yuzuru should have had 101 now. After 94, I think he should have.
And 101. Also, I would also like you guys to tell me on a few other skaters while we're talking about PCS. Let me know what you think of a few other ones that could be in the conversation with, like Jason Brown, even a Keegan Messing, where he has quite of a very different approach to his program.
So Nathan Chen's better than Shomo Uno and Jason Brown in figure skating? I just want to know. Okay, Because that's what they rated